friends, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I am the Trans Monster, and today I am introducing you guys to the Hayes family. I created this family for the Montana-inspired homestead kind of build that I put on my channel a couple weeks ago, so we're a little late on the introductories here, but better late than never for you to meet the lovely folks that are going to be living there. I really wanted a family that felt realistic and kind of okay with living a more mundane lifestyle. They aren't focused on having all the high-end things or newest things for that matter. They just want a life that's simple and works well with their flow of life and doesn't drag them down or leave them feeling burnt out. They are not the kind of folk that participate in, the rat race where everyone's kind of rushing to be the best and do everything at the same time. I really wanted some Sims that felt like they truly belonged in that Montana-inspired homestead, and I imagined a family that kind of moved to a Chestnut Ridge looking for that slower pace of life, something quieter, more connected to nature and family focused. I wanted them to feel realistically cozy and imperfect in a way that feels lived in rather than picture perfect. So this here is father of the family. He is Ethan Hayes. He is going to be someone that's kind of really hands-on around the property. He's probably the one fixing fences, checking on animals first thing in the morning, and just generally taking care of all of those outdoor projects. I picture them being that family where if a neighbor knocks on the door, Ethan's got his hand up ready to help and try and figure things out for them. He's just that all-around nice guy. In terms of his traits and personality, he is going to be a maker and he is going to be self-assured, but obviously has a strong love for nature and the outdoors, very focused on his farm life setup, even though it is a modest one. It was kind of his dream to get there one day along with his wife, but the idea started somewhere, and that somewhere was with Ethan. I really didn't want him to look overly polished, and he needed to feel approachable and down to earth, someone who spends more time outside than getting dressed up. So some of his outfits were a little bit dirty in the detailing, and I think it just adds that extra touch to showing who he is. His wife here, Mara, comes next. She is kind of going to be more of the heart of the home, the one who makes this cozy family vibe really shine through. Ethan had the vision for the homestead, and Mara sort of finalized that vision and made it a reality. He does the hands-on work, and she kind of does all the behind-scenes running of the house. I feel like I pictured someone who really leans into the cozy homemaking, but she does love the idea of the homestead lifestyle as well. She is going to be a little bit on the ambitious side, not necessarily in the career sense, but in the sense that she is a go-getter. And so when her husband said homestead, she said, absolutely, let's start now, and kind of brought the vision to life with him. She is going to be family oriented. Like I said, she is the heart of the home, very, very involved in being a mom. Even though they've only got the one toddler at the time, their house leaves them lots of room to grow. So I kind of planned for them to be this big, happy farm family vibe, but obviously if you guys download them, you have freedom to do what you will with their storyline and move them into whatever house you want. So feel free to let me know in the comments if you do end up going to download them, what your story for them will be. See how it differs from mine, maybe. And she's gonna be a little bit more on the neat side as well, likes to keep the home tidy, which I found a little ironic when deciding that, because we're living in Chestnut Ridge on a homestead. They're going to have a dog. It's going to get muddy. Their toddler's going to get muddy playing with those chickens. It's just the reality of things. But Mara rolls with the punches, and she keeps the home feeling homey and cozy and clean all the time. I really imagine that she's the one kind of planning all the family meals, a little bit more focused on the gardening than Ethan might be. Ethan might be a little more focused on the actual property maintenance and tending of the animals, whereas she is really nurturing the plants that she's putting on the table for her dinners as well. Loves to read bedtime stories to her son and just making the house feel really warm but lived in at the same time. It's the kind of home where they're building traditions, and I imagine, like Christmas dinners are going to take place here long into the future. This is where all the extended family is going to end up gathering when everyone's old and wrinkled. Mara will still be bringing everyone back home to the dinner table for those family traditions, and I just kind of love her overall vibe and aesthetic. Very soft and nurturing, lots of neutrals and soft tones, nothing too harsh, but I do find her very, very pretty as well. Now onto this little guy here. We have Caleb, their toddler. He is going to be a little bit more on the energetic side. I really leaned into the idea of a kid growing up surrounded by animals and open space, and what better thing to do with that open space than go run around through it. He is going to be kind of that rough and tough and boy that likes to get dirty and playing outside, especially with the little farm animals that they have. Absolutely is going to be obsessed with the chickens, and I think it's so cute, the little interactions that toddlers can have with chickens in game. I included one of the clips at the beginning of this video just because I could not get over the animation of it. So adorable, and I really just had fun making this family. Obviously they needed a dog too. They would absolutely have that loyal farm dog that's somehow both responsible and slightly chaotic. So in my head, this dog follows Caleb around everywhere and just acts like that extra parent. Yeah, I'm really happy with how they turned out, and their kind of base storyline, they feel really real to me, and I had a lot of fun making this family. I like playing around with the different storylines, and this one just felt very realistic to me, so I hope you enjoyed it too. Don't forget to show your support, comment, like, subscribe. Any kind of engagement helps, and most importantly, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye guys!